I almost just fell. What's up, YouTube? I'm sorry it's been so long since I posted a YouTube video. Just been lazy. I'm telling you now, I've been lazy. But I'm back to it. I'm actually doing a video on my good client named Dougie. He's been coming to me for a good like 2-3 years now, and he's always been loyal. So, to the cut, we're going we're cutting off the top. He has a curly top, do wavelength, mid-ball fade. In the video, I didn't really show that I did enhancement, but I did. I just forgot to do it, so I hope you guys like the video, and yeah. What up, YouTube? Howdy. It's been a while, but I'm back at it. We're doing a video, cutting off the top, doing a wavelength. Hope y'all enjoy. Stay tuned. So the first step, I'm cutting off the curly top. I'm doing it with a 4 against the grain. I'm only doing that because so I can see where his hair pattern is, because I don't want to go against the grain while I'm trying to go with the grain and patch him. So I'm just taking off that extra bulk so I can see where his hair pattern is. And after this, I will be going, I think, with a two guard with the grain, just to lay it all down. So for this next step, I'm gonna be using my Wahl cordless seniors. I almost said something different this time. I'm using a 2 guard. I'm going with the grain. So my method, what I do when I go with the grain, is I do slow strokes, because you want to get every single hair possible. You know, you don't want any hair sticking up. So I do very slow strokes, and I don't really press hard. I lightly graze the head, because you don't really want to also hurt somebody, you know, because the guards, they're pretty sharp, so you don't want to poke somebody in the head. So just go slow and with a firm, nice touch. So for my third step, I'm gonna be using my Wahl Retro T-Cuts to do the ball line. I'm doing a mid fade, so I'm gonna be doing it at the side lineup. I guess the temple. Yeah, at the temple. Just make sure that first line is straight, and y'all should be good. So with my wall seniors, I'm gonna be making my open guideline. So lever all the way open. I'm making it about half an inch all throughout the head. Make sure that it's straight, so that way the fade would be straight. What I do, I don't really like for my first guideline, I don't really dig into it. Like as soon as I get to the top where I want the guideline to stop, I kind of flick out, so that way it doesn't really make a hard line, and so that way it won't be so hard to take out. So make sure that you flick out to where you want it to stop at, and yeah. So for my next guideline, I'm gonna be using my one, making about half an inch as I did with the open lever guideline. So I'm doing it a different way of showing my guideline. It's just the same as I usually do it, but right here I'm just gonna show you guys the all the way open guideline and then the one guideline. That's usually what, like, those are like the most important important guidelines of the fade. So to take out that ball line, a lot of people always ask me how I do it, and I go with my closed lever and I flick out, and I play with the levers a lot, so I can make it light around the area, and sometimes that it might not come out. So what I do is I come with my my liners and with the corners, and I just I take out that line, because it can take it out because it's lower. Like it's much lower than a closed lever on any type of clipper. So the liners will always help you out on taking out that ball line. Just use the corners and lighten it up, and you guys will see it lightening up a lot, and it'll help you guys out a lot. To take out that line right there, we're going to be using my zero guard open at first. It's always best to go open just to double check, just to see what the clippers would do to the hair at that moment. So I do open, and then I play with the lever. I go halfway then close. It's always good to play, I play with the lever a lot, but not to go past that area right there because well, obviously it's a one guard, so the zero guard is much lighter, so it is just raise the fade higher and higher if you keep going, if you go past that dark bulky area on top of the head. So just play with the levers a lot and make sure that it's dark to light or light to dark. Yeah, if you guys need questions, let me know. So to take out that bulkiness, when it looks like he has a bowl cut, I'm using my clipper comb technique. I have the blade straight up. I have it straight up. I don't really want to all I'm doing is I'm just trying to lighten it up so I can blend into it with the 1.5 or 2 guard, or necessarily a 1.5 guard. I don't really go past anything. I don't really blend anything past a 1.5 guard. So I'm just lightening it up right here so I can use my 1.5 to blend into it. You know what I'm saying? So but my technique is I have my comb at like a 90-degree angle. I never dig in because I care about the shape, and most of all, I care about not patching somebody's waves. So have it at an angle, and y'all should be good. So I'm doing exactly what I said I was gonna do earlier. I clip over comb and I'm blending into it. So I have my one guard and I'm cutting against the grain right there. His hair is growing at a front. It grows forward at the side of his head, so I'm cutting against the grain of where his hair grows. But I'm blending into it with the one guard. I'm just using my corners a lot. I'm not really trying to make another line or any lighter spots on his hair, so I'm just using my corners a lot. Corner technique is the best. So for the lineup, I always start from the middle first, because if you start from the middle, at least you get your base. You know, you get where you want your whole lineup to be. And you start from the middle, you go from the side, and then go from the other side. Because if you start from the other side, like you start from like the side, and you work your way to the middle, and you start from the other side, it might not match. So at least if you start in the middle, it'll match up from the side to side. If you get what I'm saying. So for this product I'm going to be putting in my client's hair, it is called Exotic Sweet Jamila. It's a type of pomade or grease, I'm not too sure, but it works the best with waves. I've used a lot of products and I would say that this is the best. It lays it down, it adds shine to it. Even Ask 360 Jeezy, he would say the same thing. So if you guys look this up on the internet, it's called Exotic Sweet Jamila. I'll put it in the description. It's the best. So this video is about wrapped up. I thank you guys so much for watching this entire YouTube video. I know I've been gone for so long, but I'm back and I'm better. So if you guys can like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also give me a follow on Instagram. My name will be at the end of the video. Thank you guys so much. This is Arlen, and I'm out.